Welcome to your weekly spiral review video. Okay, so first two questions. Remember, when we are doing this video, pause as you are hearing the answers and then just go plug them into your document. Don't watch this whole thing straight. Like I would pause and go answer questions. Easy 100. All right, so we are comparing these two numbers. Remember, we have greater than, less than, and equal. That's less than, greater than, and equal to. Got those mixed up. Sorry about that. Okay, so starting at 100,000s, 8 and 8. 10,000s, 2 and 2. Thousands, 7 and 7. Hundreds, 9 and 0. 9 is bigger, so we would say greater than was our symbol. Okay, next we have 8,278,492 compared to 8,372,189. Okay, so we look in the millions. We have an 8 and an 8. Both are 8s. So moving on to the 100,000s, I have a 2 and a 3. 2 is bigger than 3, so I would say, or 2 is smaller than 3, so I would say less than was my symbol. So greater than and less than are our symbols that we are going to add. Let me write down my answers too as I go. Okay, next find the sum. We have 27,202 plus 3,489. Make sure you line them up nice and perfect in the different place values. Looking at the ones place, we have 2 plus 9 for a sum of 11. The 1 will go in the ones place. The 1 will go above the tens. 1 plus 8 is a sum of 9. The 9 will go in the tens place. 2 plus 4 is a sum of 6, so the 6 will go in the hundreds. 2 plus 3 is a sum of 10. 0 goes in the thousandths and carry the 1 to the 10,000ths. 1 plus 2 is a sum of 3, so 3 would go in the 10,000. So 30,691 would be our answer for that. $29 times 84 is our next question today on our spiral. 29 times 84. Okay, so think about what you do first when you're doing double-digit multiplication. We're going to bubble our 8, knowing that we don't use the 8 yet until we are done with the ones place. 9 times 4 is a product of 36, so the 6 will go in the ones place, and the 3 will go above the tens. 2 times 4 is a product of 8 plus 3, have to sneeze, would equal 11. So 1 goes in the tens place and the other one will go in the hundreds. We are now done with the 4. We're done with the 3. So since I've popped my bubble and know I'm done with the ones, I'll need to put a placeholder here below the 6. So we're now doing 29 times 8. I do it to the side to make it a little bit easier to see. 9 times 8 is a product of 72. The 2 goes in the ones and the 7 goes above the tens. 2 times 8 equals 16 plus 7 equals 23. So we're going to transfer that now over here under that first product. Now I'm going to combine the two products, meaning that we are going to add 6 plus nothing equals 6. 1 plus 2 is a sum of 3. 1 plus 3 is a sum of 4, and then 2 plus nothing is a sum of 2. So our product would be 2,436. And you are always welcome to try these out first on your own, then watch the video. It is up to you. All right, find the quotient. We have 5 as our divisor and 3,729 as our dividend. Our division family tells us that we're going to have a dad, mom, sister, brother, and a pet kangaroo to help us remember the steps for division. So first I'm going to divide. So I'm looking to see how many times, if 3 can divide 5 times. If I have 3 cookies, 5 kids, it will not do that. So I'm going to have to add that second digit there to make it able to divide. So 3 will divide by, or 5 will divide by 37, about 7 times. Multiply 5 times 7 is going to equal 35. S tells me to subtract. 37 minus 35 would equal 2. B tells me to bring down. K tells me keep going, starting at the beginning. So now I have to divide 5 into 22. So I have to think of what times 5 gets me close to 22, and that is going to be 4. 5 times 4 is a product of 20. 22 minus 20 would be a difference of 2, nothing to bring down, or no, 2 minus 2 equals 0. B tells you to bring down the 9. So since I brought down, I'm going to keep going. 5 will divide into 29 5 times. 5 times 5 equals 25. Here's where that multiplication really helps. 29 minus 25 equals 4. Nothing to bring down, so this will be my remainder. 745, remainder 4. Okay, so you're watching the video. Your secret word is going to be, I'll make it an easy one, Christmas, because Christmas is next week. So your secret word today for your spiral is Christmas. All right, let's see. We're not done yet. We're getting there. Oh, I erased it before I wrote down my answer. A book salesman sold 6,358 books. Each book cost $8. How much money did he make? So, oh, I'm doing this different. Okay, so that many books is how much, that many books is how many he sold. 8 each. So this book is $8. This book is $8. This book is $8. If I have that many books, I'm going to multiply to see how much money he made. Or how much, 8. Gosh, y'all. I'm all over the place. All right, so you're going to multiply the ones place first. 8 times 8 is a product of 64. The 4 goes in the ones place. The 6 goes above the tens. Remember, the 6 goes above the tens because it's 64. So it's the 6 in the tens place. 5 times 8 is a product of 40 plus 6 equals 46. 6 goes in the tens place. 4 goes above the hundreds. 3 times 8 is a product of 24 plus 4 equals 28. So the 8 will go in the hundreds and the 2 will go above the thousands. 6 times 8 is a product of 48 plus 2 would equal 50. So our product should be 50,864. So that's how much money he made. So we're going to put a dollar sign in the front. That's pretty good. That's a good day at work. Maybe that's a year. I don't know. But that's making pretty good money. All right. Find all the factors for 45 and then decide if it is prime or composite. So factors are few. It's what you multiply to get to that number. Our first factor for 45 is going to always be 1, or for no matter what number it is. So 1 times 45 will give me 45. The next number we check is 2 because that's the number that comes after 1. If I look at 45, there's a 5 in the ones place, meaning it's an odd number. So odd numbers, 2 won't be a factor for odd numbers. 3, I don't know if 3 is. So what we actually do for that is we use division to check. Factors will happen after division when we come back. 3 goes into 4 one time. 3 times 1 equals 3. 4 minus 3 equals 1. Bring down here 5. 3 goes into 15 5 times. So 3 does divide into 45 evenly. It will divide into it 15 times, and I will teach you all this when we return. 4, the trick with 4, it's also going to have to be even. You'd have to divide it to check, though. 5, if it ends in a 5 in the ones place, that means that it is divisible by 5. So something times 5 equals 45, and that would be 9. Let's check the numbers between it. Anything times 6 equals 45? No. Anything times 7? No. 8? No. So our factors would be 1, 3, 5, 9, 15, and 45. Then you were asked, is it prime or composite? Prime means one factor in itself. This has 6 factors. So composite means 3 or more. So it is going to be composite. Last one, and it is an easy one. So we have our table. Goes up to 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's a 10. Okay, so when you're doing a pattern, look and see what is changing each time. What is happening to make these numbers change? So I go from 1 to 5. I know I can do 1 plus 4 or 1 times 5. Okay, so now 2 to 10, I know I can do 2 plus 8 or 2 times 5 to get to 10. 3 to 15, I could do 3 plus 12 or 3 times 5. I'm noticing that times 5 is the same pattern for all of those. That's the same operation, the same rule I seem to be using. So I bet I'm doing times 5. 4 times 5 would equal 20. 10 times 5 would equal 50. And it asks you, what is the rule? Make sure you don't skip the rule here. You need to make sure you're right. The rule is times 5. Okay, so it's a little bit shorter of one today. I hope you get it done pretty quickly. Remember, only have to do one of the days. Don't do both of them. If you do just because you want the extra practice, that's fine. But I'm trying to save you a little bit of time. All right. Have a great Christmas and have a good week of math.